Welcome to Tasty.Stream. Today we are gonna bake some super simple white wheat bread. For that we need either 600 grams of wheat flour or 400 grams of wheat and 200 grams of rye flour. So then it will get a little bit more healthy and more darker if you use some rye flour, but you can choose what you want to use. Then we should add 20 grams of olive oil. Alternatively, any other plant-based oil would also be fine. We then add 15 grams of salt. Then we add just 2 grams of dry yeast. Alternatively, you can also use fresh yeast, but then you need more. I think you need probably 4 or 5 grams. And finally, we also add 420 grams of water. And we mix it all together. So if you have like a kitchen tool, then you can use that. Alternatively, you could also use your own hands. Doesn't really make a big difference. The only important thing is that it should be kneaded or mixed well. Then we let it rest for overnight, best around 12 hours. So best prepared in the night before. Then you spread some oil in the Dutch oven. I use olive oil here, but you can also use other plant-based oils. I would recommend you to then also put some of the oil on your hand, because then it's easier to remove the dough and to shape it. Yeah, that's also a trick here. I don't use any additional flour because that sometimes sticks in the bread and then it's not so nice, so it's better to use just oil for shaping the bread. By the way, you can also do it without a Dutch oven, then you just have to shape it on a normal thing which you put in the oven. And then you also would need to add in the next step water below the thing where you put it in the oven, so that a little bit of steam can produce. Otherwise, if you have a Dutch oven, just put a lid on and then preheat the oven to around 220-230 degrees. If you use the Dutch oven method, you should bake it for 20 to 30 minutes with lid. If you don't use a Dutch oven, just bake it for 20 and 30 minutes with steam. Then after the time you can remove the lid and again bake it for around 20 to 40 minutes. This is how it looks after baking. You should best let it rest for multiple hours. It is not so easy to cut if you directly cut it afterwards, so you should better let it rest, cool down for a few hours, and then only you should cut it. Yeah, and that was it. Comment, like, subscribe if you liked the video. Tell me what I did wrong, if I did something wrong, if you prefer other way. Write your opinions, feelings, whatever, down in the comment section. And you can also find the recipe in the description.